I'm Sarah from Craving Lemon, and today I'm going to show you a new recipe that I came up with for shaving cream. I've never made shave cream before. I always just buy the gel that you get at the store. I hate shaving with just soap and water. I don't like the feeling of the razor on my skin that way for some reason. So I've always just bought shave cream, but I really actually like the way that this one turned out. It uses some shea butter for extra moisture. And then I have liquid Castile soap, and this one is the almond scent. And then I have some apricot oil, some aloe vera gel, and guar gum, which is a thickener for this. You could also use xanthan gum, whatever you have on hand. It just helps make the mixture a little thicker for you. This isn't one that gives you a whole lot of lather, but it really just goes over your skin nice and smooth, and just helps you shave nice and close and leaves your skin feeling nice and soft. And then I'm also using my Young Living tea tree oil and some lavender oil. I like this combination together, but you could use any combination that you like. Tea tree and lavender are both really great oils for skin, so they work nicely in this recipe. So I have pre-melted some shea butter. Since I'm only using a small amount, I just went ahead and did it in the microwave. Just do it slowly. I did like 30 seconds and then 15 seconds and stirred it, and then another 15 seconds to melt it all the way. So that's just 1 tablespoon of shea butter. And then we're going to do 2 tablespoons of everything else. So 2 tablespoons of my Castile soap. 2 tablespoons of my apricot oil. 2 tablespoons of my aloe vera gel. You could use liquid aloe in this as well, but it might not come out as thick. You might need to add a little bit more of the thickener. So I'm just going to stir this up. And now I'm going to add in my oils, and I'm going to use 7 drops of each. And I can see my little hole so that I know where the oil's coming out of. If you have a more like a thinner oil, like lemon, that flows out really quickly, you can do the opposite and turn the small hole so that it's up toward the top so that it doesn't come out as quickly. So here's my lavender. And just stir it up again. And now I'm just going to sprinkle the guar gum on top and then whisk that in. You can add a little more if you want it a little bit more thick, or if you get it too thick, then you want to add some distilled water in too. Make sure you use distilled water though, and not tap water, so it doesn't have any impurities in it. So I put about half, and I'm going to whisk that in and then put the other half. And it does thicken even a bit more after it stands, so before you add any more, make sure you let it sit for a little while. Okay, so I've been stirring this up for a couple minutes, and it's still just a little bit thinner than I want it. So I'm going to go ahead and add in another 1/8 of a teaspoon of the guar gum. And And that should thicken it up the rest of the way. I don't want it to be too runny, but I want it to be a nice consistency. So now you can see it's pretty thick, and it's going to thicken up even a little bit more as it sits. And then I found these little silicone bottles at Target in the travel section, and this is what I use to store it in the shower. It's great because it has a small opening, so you can just pour out what you need, and it doesn't go everywhere, and you don't have to dip your wet hand into it. When you store stuff in the shower, it's easy for water and to get in there, and that can make your different soaps and recipes grow things sometimes. So keeping it in something that's airtight, watertight is much better than having to put your hand in there when it's wet. So these are great, and this is nice and thick now. Perfect consistency to use in the shower so that it doesn't run all over the place when you pour it out. And be sure to visit my site, www.cravinglemon.com, for more recipes and ideas and things you can do with Young Living essential oils.